Is that better?
Good. We don't let you start with 10 readers, okay? Because we have a minimum package of 20. And to be honest with you, I don't even love 20. It's the same reason, to get the benefits of credit card, you have to make sure you have enough credit card readers in there so they're available when people come to the store.
I.e. all capacities, right, of the machines,
Correct.
Not just the big.
Correct. Now, what's the reason? We saw the statistics yesterday that an average machine is used only 28 to 30% of the time that it's in the store. So you said, well, why then do you have so many machines? Because you need machines for your busy time on the weekend. Well, why doesn't that hold true with credit cards too? It's the same exact thing. So you have to have, I have a customer, and that point is really true. I have a customer who has several stores with our system in it. And he goes, I'm busier during the week with the credit card than I am on the weekend. And I said to him, well, Mike, I can tell you exactly why. Because you don't have enough readers on every one of your machines. Your stores are busiest on the weekends, so there's no credit card available for those customers. And, because he put it on half his machines. He goes, excellent point. That's probably true. I go, of course it's true. You need to have enough readers. So, because when you advertise it, we now accept credit cards and debit cards in your store, and you want people to come there. So now they come in, and you have it on 10 washers and 10 dryers, and now they come in though, and all those washers are full, and they don't have a machine to use it on. What did you do? Now they're leaving. They're annoyed and they're leaving, and they're not going to come back. So you need to have enough readers on your machine to accommodate the customers, and otherwise it won't be as successful as it can be. And then also, if you have a store that's just 40, 50 machines, we always recommend doing the whole store right from the beginning. First of all, the full accountability that you're going to get is well worth it. You're going to see what your machines are doing in real time, and at any given time. So,
what if you have an ATM in your store? Do you find that it doesn't really pay off?
I've heard the ATM argument for people, but an ATM is really only good for somebody who has a debit card. So they can't use their credit card on the machine, and then you're still not giving them the convenience. Yes, you're giving them the convenience where they can get cash if they have it on their debit card, but if they don't have cash, they can't get it, and then they still have to take the cash to the change machines, take $20 out. So now, are they going? Let's see, am I going to put $8 in the big machine, or am I going to shove all my clothes in the small machine and only use $4 because they're taking their money?
Yeah, and let me address that point too, because the president of the local Point Line Association, Bruce Wyatt, didn't make it today because he pulled his back when he got out of bed. But he did exactly this. He has the ATM. He doesn't have the credit card readers yet, but he will have them shortly. He's just waiting to see how how everything, the customer received them and how it worked. But he has an ATM. He said this is how when it became so apparent. He had to go in and do his own laundry. How many people do your own laundry in your own laundromat? How many people have to, when you get there, you have to, okay, say, first of all, you don't have any money in your pocket. So but you do have an ATM. So you got to go to the ATM, which might be over here. Then you have to go to the change machine, which might be over here. And Bruce actually did this. This is when he was like, this is crazy. This is not customer friendly. So he gets money out of the ATM, he goes to the change machine, then he's got to go back to the washer. It's all these different steps. Instead of walking up to the washer, dropping your basket, putting the clothes in, swiping the card, and hitting start. You don't even now have to take, even if you have cash, have to take that out of your pocket, go get change, come back. That's an inconvenience if you haven't ever really done it. And a lot of owners don't. They don't even understand that part of it. But he understood it the first time he ever did his own laundry. Right. It made all the sense in the world. So ATMs are beneficial, but this system is just almost. They say it's the future. It's not the future. It's the now. That's for sure. We've been waiting for the future for a long time.
Right.
The future is here now.
Right.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
The key that we're looking at has a business owner is 4%.
Okay, you're paying 4%. Setomatic also does have a charge. We have a monthly charge. It's $39.95. And what you get for that is we do all the web hosting. as I said, it's done at Rackspace on dedicated servers. We handle all the backups, all the reporting is done on there for you, and it also includes all the phone tech support and all future software upgrades. You never pay for them.
What about the actual readers too?
How much do those cost?
You deal with.
I can give you the price, because we've done 2 of them exactly the same, 20 units per store so far, and that was kind of to try them out. We think they should be on more of the readers also. I was going to make the comment, you don't go to McDonald's and have 2 registers with readers and 2 without. So everybody would be in these lines over here. So he makes a very good point with that. But the cost on it is about $13,000 installed for 20 units. And it's scalable from that. If you do the math, it comes out to about $625 per machine. So if you decide to go above that, that's roughly what 13 divided by 20 comes out to.
Is there any in-house financing available that you offer?
We offer financing through Eastern Funding. The Eastern Funding has done, they're very big in the laundry market. They have booths at the Clean Show. And we just started using them, and they've actually just funded our first couple of stores out west.
I can tell you if you're buying Speed Queen equipment, new equipment, not used, new equipment, that we also could roll some of those expenses in.
Which Mike has already done.
Right. In the first 2 stores, we actually rolled it into the overall cost of the store, so there was no secondary financing. I'm very familiar with Eastern, though, so the people who have older, stores, existing stores, we know them. We can work with them very easily and get this done.
Right. Speed Queen wouldn't finance if they're not buying.
You got to buy equipment.
You got to buy equipment first,
right? A certain percentage that will allow for ancillary items, which just would qualify for.
Like 20%.
It's good to hear that if they need to finance $13,000, then you have a vehicle to do that.
Right. Yes, we do.
Like I said, Mr. Schmidt is here. If anybody has any questions, they'd like to talk to him personally about his usage, and the other gentleman who has the system is working today.
And I'll be around if you have any other questions. There's some brochures that you could take up here on the system, and of course, Mike and Stark could answer any questions you have also.
We've been tracking this technology for 2 years, so we understand it as well as anybody, I think, in the industry. And now we actually have installations to stand by. Yes, Mr. Cherry.
Said 14 miles. Could you have a higher length?
Could you have a higher limit than the $14?
No, you can't, because we have to fall under small ticket. There's actually a category for laundry, and we have to. It's going to be raised to 15, but MasterCard is 15, Visa is $14.99. So they're actually going to change it to $15 for us, so we can make them both the same. Now, you could go as high as you want, but the percentage will be higher. You won't fall in small ticket. You pay a little bit more in the coin laundry because, the way the system works, but those rates are only going to go down. We've been working closely with Visa on it, and they're only going lower. They're not going to get more expensive.
As more of these systems get out there, just like with our percentage, going from $5,000 or $10,000 a month to $150,000 a month, every time we make a jump, my credit card processor notices it and calls me and reduces it. I can imagine it's the same thing. As more and more of these systems get out there with Setomatic, the rate will actually naturally come down because they want to increase the usage. So,
but the 4%, honestly, it's meaningless. You're going to get a much greater percentage of income than the 4%. Listen, I take credit cards at my office. I pay almost 3%. I'm thrilled if somebody pays me on the credit card. I'd much rather have my money now. It's just, it definitely increased my business like it increased yours.
And we do $150,000 a month, and our rate is 3.19%. So it's not, 4 is not going to be very detrimental to your business.
McDonald's didn't spend, $500 million probably putting credit card terminals on every single line if it didn't increase business. It just does. It does in every market. Yes.
If somebody steals a credit card and uses it, do we still get paid?
The beauty of this system is because we fall in that small ticket, there are no chargebacks. If it gets approved, you get paid.
That's about
a stolen credit card has a lifespan of 24 hours. somebody's gonna, that's a real stupid thief if he's going into the
That's true. Just spend 2 hours at the laundry.
Right.
Well, Mike, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate your time.
We'll just take a couple minutes in between for you to get some water and what have you, but I'm going to pass these out. You've got